So I was flying from Phoenix to Nashville because I was going to go on a songwriting trip, and it was a really empty flight. And I found myself asking the question, is this what flying's going to look like in 6 months? Where it's just this giant empty plane, and there's only a certain group of people that can afford to do it because everybody else is standing in a bread line. And I know the economy here seems to be doing pretty well, and for the most part, even in the States it is, but then you go to certain portions of the country where, like north of Sacramento, California, people were living in like 5-bedroom houses and now they're living in tents. And that's just a crazy reality to think about. Good people too. I mean, like, you know, people who worked and they had jobs, and then all of a sudden it's like their job went away, and then next thing you know they couldn't afford this way of life that they were living. It just is not sustainable. And then all of a sudden you have like a family that they're living in a tent. And you find yourself, like, as a Catholic or as a Christian, what do I say to someone like that? Like how do I, as a representative of Jesus or as a member of the church, how do I reach out to this person? Like, not just with, like, you know, really nice trite words, but something concrete, you know. And it's probably one of those moments where words really don't suffice, and you probably have to do something like open up your home. And so I found myself just kind of wanting to write a song that would kind of talk about that, and really in some ways too remind people that, you know, the love of God is really, when you get down to it, the only thing that you really need. I mean, and yet for some reason it's the one thing that we don't measure our life up against. Like, we don't measure happiness with obtaining or living in the reality of the love of Christ. Like, we obtain it with, like, money and with material success and basically all these external things, and yet for some reason at the end of the day you're always still found wanting. And it's funny because it's like, you know, the love of God won't buy you a house, you know, contrary to what some people say. It won't pay all your bills. It doesn't guarantee you financial success. It doesn't guarantee you anything. Jesus never promised anything in the Bible other than peace. That's the only thing he says he left his disciples. He says, "Peace I leave you, my peace I give to you." And it's because it's the world we live in is just a really fractured place. And that's truth, you know, and that's something that, like, there's hope that no matter how dark a situation is, that you can find it. And so I kind of wrote this song in the hopes that it would inspire the church, or at least people who heard it, that you know, when we live out this calling of being our brother's keeper, you know, because it goes back all the way to Cain and Abel, and that really tragic moment when one brother kills another, and God says, "Where's your brother?" And he says, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" And that curse is reversed in Jesus. And so it's lived out then in his followers, which is us. And that somehow that when we decide to be our brother's keeper, and the church is the primary agent that responds in justice, and not a government agency and not a business and a corporation, but people, then somehow the love of God is made a little bit more evidenced in the world. Amen? It don't have a job, don't pay your bills, won't buy you a home in Beverly Hills. Won't fix your life in 5 easy steps. But it's so you need love will hold us together, make us a shelter. so the world will know that we're not alone. It's waiting for you. I can answer the door. Don't cry. Oh, woman, don't cry. Say, don't shed your tears. Don't